Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Daughter Winter. My name is Marbird, and this is your new weekly pick a card. So today's, I'm a big fan of this particular topic, and it is why you need to set boundaries, why you need to set boundaries, and who you need to set them from. Who do you need to create boundaries from? I know I'm not speaking correct grammar. Grammar. Can I speak? Hello, Mercury retrograde. Yeah, this is definitely something that I had to learn through just living life through this whole spiritual journey. It's been one thing after another with family, with friends, with coworkers, with random strangers. And so it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. So welcome. If you are here to stay and you enjoy the content, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And if you'd like to tip, there is a link in the description box that has all of my social media and information as well as my PayPal. So let's go ahead and get this started. Pile one, I went ahead and just for the sake of time, I am in Airbnb. It's like 100 degrees out, so I was like not going to do it outside. So for the sake of time and just ease, I went ahead, we've got 4 piles today instead of 3. And I've got them all set up and we're just gonna go ahead and go through them, okay? All right, let's get to it. So pile number 1, so welcome pile number 1. If you're just getting to the channel, hello, welcome. If you skipped past this, but let's go ahead and get into this. Why you need to set boundaries and who against. I don't like using the word against. I try and keep my language very, I wouldn't say light, I just don't like using lower vibrational words. So everything that comes out of our mouth is a manifestation. Let's just go ahead and remember that. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I see a card flip up, but I go ahead and shuffle them all down. So I just did see that tarot card flip up. But let's see here how this feels good. Okay, this feels good. Okay, so why does my pile number 1 need to set boundaries? Because right now the universe is asking you to commit to yourself. The universe is saying, and this is a 4, yeah, I was like, I've got a lot of 4s. I've got 3 4s here. 4s are all about a foundation. 4s are all about like making sure that the foundation, the 4 squares, you know, when you're trying to build a building, you got those 4 squares, that everything is level, that all the cracks are, you know, everything's been put into the cracks to build a solid foundation. So you can build a 2-story or you can build a high rise or whatever, but a foundation, I can't talk. Why all of a sudden my mouth is watering? Okay, that's so strange. Yeah, it's about building something that is solid from the ground up, and that's what the universe is asking you to do. Commit to yourself, okay? Soul time. These are these 2 4 cards, okay? This is saying you need to tend to your own garden. Yeah. I like that, felt really good. You need to tend to your own garden. That's what soul time is. You need to do the things that fill your cup up. Right now is not the time to fill anybody else's cup up. Why? Because the reason why you need to set up boundaries is, first of all, I think people are trying to shut your throat chakra down. This is definitely, you might not be a person that likes to speak up. Sometimes I can get this card and it's like, but you know, this is you're mouthy, you're sassy, whatever, but I feel here this might be a chakra that you need to work on. It might not be your strong suit of being able to verbalize what you need and say what you need to say. You might not be a person that enjoys conflict, and you could be definitely a person that's got a little sass or pizzazz, but I also feel like what you have to say is what other people don't want to say. And we actually got like one of my darker cards. I used the shamanic deck, and it's a really heavy deck. And this might be your family. And the reason why I say that, or the people that you consider your family, your soul family, or like your colleagues, maybe you consider your colleagues your family. You know, we spend more time a lot of times with our colleagues than we do our own family. So just wherever you're at, you could be 18, hopefully 18 and up, right? Or 63. This is going to, because we have the lower world here. So this is like the crappiest card in the deck. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely people. It's not like, oh, lower vibrations. These are people, can you see? This is like a swamp. These are the types of energies that latch onto your ankle and then try and pull you into the swamp with them. These are people that are bored. These are people that have nothing better to do than to conjure up things because they have nothing better to do, or they were raised on the Housewives of Atlanta or something like that. But I'm just getting ratchet. Okay, I do say that word, but I'm like ratchet. Because it's not just your normal, like, hey, I haven't dealt with my issues and I'm kind of, we all hurt people. This is like active, like I'm getting that, yeah, like quicksand kind of energy. And it's circle, so it can be your social circle. This usually means family. These are the people that are closest to you. But you see all these hands? I feel like all of these hands are trying to reach out and take something from you. Take something from you because why? Aren't you part of the family? Again, that third 4. You might be seeing 444. Look up those angel numbers because, I mean, we've obviously got 3 4s in here, but these people are having a real issue. And I think they might be saying, like, aren't you part of the family? Aren't you one of us? Aren't you, like, come party with us? Right? Like build this foundation with us, right? Like what's wrong with you wanting to go off and have your own soul time or wanting to commit to yourself? Commit to us. We're your family. We're the ones that are going to, are they paying your bills? Maybe they are. And if they are, maybe you need to find another stream of income so that people, can't hold this over your head. But this could be your church group or like your, I just heard mentorship. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, this is another message coming in. This might be someone around you that you consider a mentor that you like really, really respect. But oh yeah, now I'm just getting the Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power that's just coming in. Don't outshine the master. It's rule number 1. So you might have someone that's like mentoring you, but they're keeping you close because they see that you might possibly outshine them. Why? Because okay, I'm getting the chills, yeah, no. Because we've got these 2 cards. We've got the stars, a long journey brings rewards. So I feel like, honestly, I feel like these people are coattail riders. I feel like these people know that you're about to like step out into something big and they want to ride the coattails. Like whatever success that you get, they want to be a part of it. So stay with us, hang out with us, do these things with us. It's either that or they're trying to keep you and pull you back. Also that mentorship thing coming up, keep you distracted so that you don't commit to yourself and that you don't take care of yourself and that you get distracted. This keeps coming up. I don't know if it's pile 1, but this, let's distract them so that they don't, they don't supersede us, right? These are, I was just listening to Brittany, the Cosmic Wifey, and she's talking about clout not cloud chasers, clout chasers. And here, I feel like you are a person, because we've got the honesty card from the fairies, and I feel like you're a very upfront type of person that you feel. I mean, look how empathetic this guy. He's just like, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is, like there isn't anything more to me than other than what I'm doing. And people will want to take advantage of someone like this with this type of energy, this green, heart open type of energy. And they see that you will share. That you're a sharer. The people that you love, you are more than willing to say, hey, let me help you out. And here's the thing is these are people that are not here for your own. They're waiting for your rewards to come in because they're hoping, right, that this loving, open, heart energy from you is going to reap rewards for them. This is what they want. So surround them. Yeah, I'm also getting a little bit of gang stalking energy too. You might have like a bunch of people. I know this sounds really bad and I'm not against, I'm against organized religion, but I'm getting a church group. I'm getting like a youth group. This is a specific message for people in your church group or youth group that are like seeing you do something. I don't know if it's churchy or not or whatever, but yeah, that's just coming in for someone if you need confirmation. But definitely a lot of hands, definitely a lot of opinions around you, definitely a lot of people that just want, and that's the thing is when we say commitment and we talk about this 5th chakra and this soul time, like move, this is an energy that's been coming up in some of the readings that have been coming to me in my own journey. I watch other readers as well to get information and insight and everything like that. It's constantly a learning journey. But I think here, a lot of this is also saying, shh, move in silence. Don't tell everybody your plans, or at least not all of them. You can give them the tip of the iceberg, right? But keep things to yourself because I'm just getting a really big, there's so many people in this energy with this family and this 4 of Wands. I'm getting a lot of like sabotage fuckery, okay? I'm not even kidding. Why? Because you have the sun. Like literal, you could be a Leo, but this is enjoy, success, and happiness. This is one of the happiest cards in this deck in the Angel and Ancestors deck, which is a hard hitter. So you're vibing so much higher than these other people, right? We have Lower World, Swamp Thing, right, coming out here, and we have the Sun and happiness here. We have you that's like heart forward and wants to help everybody out. But you need to, again, take this soul time, take it to yourself, continue to commit to yourself, and work on your fifth chakra, which is your throat chakra. You can, I've got music on right now, you can listen to a different, like a certain hertz, that if you listen to that, that'll help build that up. It's also like you could take a class with Toastmasters or something and learn how to start, you know, giving speeches. Work on your throat chakra for well, and for sure, I heard for well, maybe your mental healthness? That's not even a word. And then the last card from the Moonology is saying, work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Okay, we just had that full moon, full lunar eclipse. So a lot of things came down last week. A lot of things happened last week to people that kind of rocked their boat, whether it was in their social circle or personal. I know there's a few people that, like acquaintances, that really, like, deaths happen, like things happen, things come to a close. That's what eclipse energy brings. And this is going to carry out for the next 6 months. Last eclipse seasons was November when shit went down. What was going on this past November? That's what came into this, that's the energy that's riding into this eclipse. And then we've got this new one pushing forward, but this is work through your fears. So you may be afraid to be the person on the outside. You may be afraid to be the person that says, no, I can't go there with you, or I can't do this with you. I've got to commit to myself and my soul time and everything like that. And the universe is saying, it's okay. It's okay to let go. This is a learning process. This is a healing process. And if you want to have this sun success completely opposite of the spectrum of what's going on around you, you need to go ahead and learn how to say no. No to the people that are around you, no to the mentor, no to the church group or whatever it is. And I don't mean to like pick on church. Y'all know I don't talk religion in here. But there's something going on with people that are really trying to say, hey, it's our party, right? It's not your party, it's our party. Let's all hang out. And they're either trying to drag you down or ride on your coattails when you finally do get successful, okay? Or trying to distract you. So go ahead. I love you so much. If you enjoy this content, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that, I already heard that button. It helps me in the algorithm, and it helps these messages get out to the people that want to hear them. So again, thank you so much. And yeah, we're gonna get to pile 2. All right, what do we got for pile 2? Let's see here. I'm gonna pick this one. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so welcome pile 2. This is your reading. We're gonna go ahead. I did pre-shuffle these cards. I haven't seen 99.9% of them. Let's see here, the blade, and then I just wanna get a look. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, so first off, we have, who do you need to block or set boundaries with, and why? So here off the bat, we have romantic love, okay? So we're just gonna roll with romantic love. Also, when we talk about like relationships, like in the Lenormand, they have the Lover's card. It doesn't mean that you're banging. It just means that it's someone that's very, very close to you. We're talking about intimate relationships here, not necessarily sexual intimacy, but I'm talking about the people that are closest to you. This is particularly talking about romantic love though, so we'll take it as that. But if you're not romantically involved with someone, but you are involved with someone that maybe you spend enough time with them, like a roommate or whatever, that you could be considered like loving relationship. Does that make any sense? So again, if you're not in a relationship, take the closest relationship to you, and if this applies, it does. If it doesn't, let it fly, okay? But here we have grace and transformation. So I feel like you are in this space of, because it's like, why do you need to create boundaries? Because you're going through a process, and then you need to have grace for yourself. Yes, grace for others, but this is more about an inward journey that we're talking about, and this is grace for yourself. It's having self-love, and not just like self-love in a word like that, but like self-healing, self-forgiveness, self-awareness, but it's being lovely to oneself, because you are changing, right? And if you have another person that's involved here, that's close to you, or that you're living with, or that you're seeing all the time, you know, you are the sum of the energy of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. You are the average of the 5 people. So think about, and maybe you say, well, I'm an introvert, I don't hang out with people. Then what are you listening to? Are you hanging out with The Walking Dead, or are you hanging out with Tony Robbins? Okay, whatever you're ingesting, you are the average of. If you're watching the news 24/7, you're the average of the newscaster that you watch all the time, because that's the information that you're intaking, okay? So this relationship here may be starting to fall apart when we go through our spiritual awakening, and our eyes start opening, our third eye starts opening, and we start getting information and dreams. We start actually seeing the red flags. Right? When you start you might be starting to see the red flags, and you might be going through this change internally. This could also be parents. I know it says romantic, but I'm talking about really, really close relationships. But it's one in particular, which is what that's telling me. The other group, pile 1, it was more of a social group, or network, or family. But this is you, like, just being kind to yourself and going through this transformation, but also seeing the outer. And the reason why, I mean, we can't make this stuff up. I want to shuffle on camera when we start getting, you know, the ball starts rolling a little bit more, so people don't think like I'm pre-picking these out. But like, it's crazy to me that we have here the blade of truth. You know what the truth is. You know what day it is. You know what's going on. Like I said, you saw the red, you might not have seen the red flags, but now they are like waving in your face. And you know what, I just want to say, what day it is. You know, like, the truth. Like, I feel like, you know, this is a confirmation to a person that, like, knows they're not in the right, they're not in the person that they're with, or that they're close to, or intimate relationship with, is not healthy for them. Because we have the tree of life, you know, this harkens back to family, but look at this intertwining tree, right? This is someone this is like 6 of Cups that you've known for a while. I'm not talking about someone new, okay? It could be new, it could be like a new lover or something like that. So if you've gotten to a point where you feel like you've got 2 tree trunks, like, this is a meshment, right? This is like someone that you're gonna have to, like, maybe like part, you know, the lease, you know, like split the lease and whatever it is. But like, this is not, I don't feel like this is something, just some fleeing type of thing, right? Because we have here, a sly and subtle approach is needed. Like, this isn't something that you can just, and the universe isn't saying burn it all down. But it's also saying, like, I'm trying to feel into this, if this is the person it's trying to. And like, is this the person that you need to be careful with? Well, it's saying be careful in general. How you go about this, and I hate to bring this up, but I'm feeling some of these vibes just from coming from an abusive marriage myself. You know, you could be in an emotionally or physically abusive relationship right now. And so the universe is also saying, you know, get help, right? Do the things that you need to do, right? To get yourself and keep yourself and your children or whatever it is safe, okay? But, and there's also this grace here that's popping up with that particular, if that's you in that particular side subgroup of pile 2, is have grace for yourself. Because I know it's very difficult to be in that situation, and then like, how did I get myself here? And like, I'm so dumb. What, you know what I mean? All this self-negative talk, and it's like, no, shh, sweetheart. Gentlemen, I'm not saying anybody, like, I'm talking about anybody that is in an abusive relationship. Please be careful. Okay, but this is saying, yeah, it's like, you see the red flags, you know what day it is, now it's time to retreat and retract. Why? Well, we have Lace the Moon's daughter, okay, and this is a, you know, there's this particular deck here has a lot of, well, it's all fairies, it's the fairies oracle. And she's one of the ones that, it's like, look how she's leaning forward. There are things ahead of you. But you've got this, like, this little guy, I don't know if you can understand, and it's like, yes, they're friends, and yes, they've been together, whatever, but look at her energy. This is a person that stays stuck, that's not gonna go anywhere, that's like, let's just hang out and do the things that we've always done or whatever. And she's like, I'm a future forward. Yeah, I'm getting the chills now. I'm looking forward to my future. But she's got this, like, her hand is like this, and it's like she's just looking, like, it's like maybe there's something on television, maybe there's a like I remember when I used to watch like Top Chef and stuff like that, and I was like, what am I doing? I'm watching these people like create and make their dreams, but I'm on the couch watching them do it, right? So it's like this leaning forward. It's like this is the first step, is getting out of this energy before you can start moving towards where you need to. And it's gonna suck. Why do I say that? Because we have the Three of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune, but your life is not going to get any better. I'm sorry, I'm like pile 2, I apologize. I'm being so blunt. But this wheel is not going to turn until you break some hearts here. It could be family, it could be that mentor if you're pile 1 and pile 2 is resonating for you. This seems a little bit more specific, but whoever's around you, this romantic love, this person that you've created this, you have this tie with, perhaps a parent or something like that, there's gonna have to be a painful, in order for the wheel to turn, you're gonna have to break somebody's heart. Okay? Because we have here the shaman and trust in higher forces. Okay, so first of all, your ancestors are with you, right? This is the universe saying, we've got you. Okay, and also we've got, look at this wheel, he's got it on his chest. Yeah, this is another wheel. Trust in higher forces. This is saying, we've got your back. Anytime you do anything that the universe supports, there will always be a way. And I never understood faith growing up in the Christian church. Faith of a mustard seed, this, that, and the other. And that's all I've been doing this past year, is just living on faith. I was forced to, like absolutely forced. Like, how could this ever work out? And it worked out. And the universe says, see, we've got you. But you have to do that trust fall. You have to say, okay, I'm going to, how do I go about, show me how to go about doing this. Show me which way, let me see a movie. Let the music album cover come over me. Let me see whatever it is that will show me the steps that I need to take to get out of whatever particular situation that you're in. I promise you, they will give you information. Once you make the decision, deciding that Latin root of the word decisiveness isn't saying maybe I'm gonna, or possibly, or I know I need to, shoulda, woulda, coulda. This is like, no, once you make that decision, the universe is like, okay, let's go. We're gonna help you make it happen. That's what co-creation is, okay? Take time to breathe out. We have the disseminating moon. It's a lot, and the disseminating moon is the full moon, like going, it's like before, is it before the full moon? I'm trying to think. I'm like, should I go ahead and read this? No. I can't remember what side of it is, but it's not quite a full moon. Disseminating means that it's going away. So it's the full moon. Yes, okay. So it's the moon after the full moon, where it's gonna go dark to the new moon, right? So it's like this full, yeah, we're in the disseminating moon right now because we just had that full moon, lunar eclipse. So this, right, yeah, so this might be resonating with you like right now. And I set all of my intentions for 7 days out, but we all work through energy differently, right? But take this time to breathe out. There's going to be, because a full moon is a culmination, right? It's like the crescendo of things. And then the moon disseminates, and then it goes back to the new moon. And then something else comes in the full moon, and then it's crescendo, right? It's momentum. It's like the things either falling apart or breaking or building up or whatever, but it's this whole energetic, and the universe is like, we know, yeah, it's like we know that you're getting kind of the anxiety levels, right? Take time to breathe out. Your ancestors, your angels, the universe has your back right here. And you may feel, I had a hard time picking that up, right? You may have a hard time believing that, right? You may have a hard time just really letting that sink in and letting your fears get to you, okay? So again, yeah, you might resonate with pile 1 a little bit as well, because it says, Scorpio, work through your fears. But yeah, the universe has got you. You are held with so much love and so much, but just remember this grace, you are going through a transformation. Things are absolutely changing. You're not a crazy person, okay? The red flags of whoever's around you, that is correct, okay? So what the universe wants you to know. All right. Love you very much. We are going to get to, if you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing, commenting. I am definitely taking suggestions if anybody's into giving me suggestions. Also, please press that like button. It helps the algorithm get this message out to the people that it needs to get to. So thank you for spending your time with me, and let's get on to pile 3. All right. Pile 3, which one is it gonna be? Okay, this one. That's what I do with everything. I just feel into it, right? All right. I'm like, do I want to clarify? I said no. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, you got two. Okay, yeah. I'm like, this is clear as day. Okay, so pile number 3. Oh, welcome to your reading. My name is Marbird, and this is Daughter of Wind Tarot. So we're gonna jump right into this. The question of the day is, why do you need to have boundaries and who you need to have them with? So right now we have intuition, 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra, and forgiveness. Okay, so I was gonna say, is it anyone else? They're like, oh, it is. Okay, so I'm like already off of the bat, you might wanna watch pile 2, just because I'm seeing similar things here. So we have intuition, which the universe is saying, you know, why do you need to set boundaries? Because something, oh, I just heard bullshit. Your bullshit meter is going off. Yeah, what's your bullshit meter? It's your crown chakra. This might be something that you need to work on as well. You can always listen to clearing music that is specific for your crown chakra. You may want to get a dream journal or just a regular journal, but you definitely want to, like, if you start seeing, you know, repeating numbers or like things, you're like, oh, that seems like a coincidence, just write things down so you can go back to it and realize you're not a crazy person. You're also, your third eye might be opening a little bit more, but I mean, I feel like that's like a given because we've got 2 cards of like major intuition here. Okay, but we have this forgiveness card here, and I always like say self-forgiveness, and over here, like with pile number 2, they had grace, and I felt like that was self-grace, but here I feel like this is actually for a person. Oh yeah, okay, now I'm getting into it. I feel like you need to let go of somebody. Why? Because I have a King of Swords here in reverse, and we also have the Serpent, and I was just talking about enmeshment, but the other one was more like family related. I feel like this is more like a broader, we have a King of Swords in reverse, and this is like my narc card. Like this is a person that won't talk to you, or they will withhold information, or when they do speak, it is nasty and gnarly. This is my specific to me, because you have an emotional manipulator with the King of Cups in reverse, and that's more of the like the emotional holding back. But this is a person that does not speak and lets their actions speak for them, like slamming doors or whatever it is, or when they do speak, it's no bueno, and it's negging, and it's trying to break you down and break your spirit. But this might be an energy, especially, I might be talking to my empaths too. I think pile 3, like in general, are my empaths. These are, let's just say that anybody else isn't, but I mean, I've got intuition and the 7th chakra here, and then we're talking about forgiveness. So I feel like the last pile were people that were just going through this push. I feel like this is a person that's kind of come out on the other side, but has some forgiveness that they need to, like, not just for others, but I mean, not just for themselves, but for other people. And I feel like it's this general, because this is a masculine, this is not a male. This is a masculine energy. So my mother resided in her masculine energy my entire life. Okay, this is my mother. So this could be a father, this could be just authority figures, this could be shitty bosses. Definitely had several of them, right? But this is the energy that you need to, because when we hold on to that, right? When we don't, forgiveness is not for the other people. Forgiveness is for you. Like, forgiveness really is like one of the most selfish things you could do. Is to forgive someone else. Why? Because it's going to help you out. But this is definitely someone or an energy that you have been, and I keep getting this, like whenever I see the Serpent, when it's in this kind of reading, I do get enmeshment, and I just like you don't know your energy from theirs, right? And you are meant to fly. We've got this is like someone that, like, maybe, you know, it could be your best friend, right? Like maybe of the same sex or whatever, that, you know, a platonic friend, but it's like you've been enmeshed with them for 15 years and you just can't get away with them, and they want to hang out, and they wanted this, that, and the other, and cuddle up, and I say cuddle up, and but like, let's hang out, let's do the things and all of that. You might want to look at pile 1 too, but like I feel like this is a one-on-one type of energy. And maybe, you know, again, if you grew up in a household like myself and had this kind of energy, this King of Swords in reverse kind of energy, it's very difficult to get out of those patterns of being with, it's like the narcissist empath, yeah. It's the narcissist empath dynamic that happens a lot, and it's very difficult. Like if this is all you've known and you haven't known real love, and a lot of times people, you know, this also indicates codependency, and so you might be always looking for, or have been always looking for, that validation outside of yourself, and you always maybe gravitated to this type of person, or they gravitated towards you because they saw that you were very light. They wanted a piece of that because they're dark and empty inside, right? And you're like, that's the only thing I know, so I'm very familiar. It's like the devil I know is better than the devil I don't know, or being by myself. And sometimes you just, like, the road to to your psychic healing and being an empath, and the true healing is sometimes a very lonely one, a very, very lonely one for a while. Why? Because the universe wants to show you how to do things on the own. The universe says, I will give you the information. I will show you the way if you'll only let me. But you're not going to be able to do that with this person in your energy, in this type of energy. And if you keep dating this energy and everything like that, because you were meant to fly. Look at the balance here. Look at the alignment here. This is a solo energy. This is a fast moving, like things. Why? Okay. Yeah, there's a fact, because we have reckless actions lead to conflict. So there might be a lot of fire in this. Oh, okay, that's what I just got. Okay, I just got it. Okay, so this person might light around a lot of fires around you. What do I mean by that? Like always poking and prodding, poking the bear. That's what a narcissist will do as well. Is like they'll just try and get you hyped up so that they can keep you engaged with them so you can't go and do your own thing, right? This is a person, yeah, definitely getting a person that, because what we've got here, and I've got, oh, the gotcha and the fawn, yeah. What did I say about the narcissist and the empath? Right, the fawn, if you can tell, like this is like a fawn, it's like an energetic fawn, like when I say fawn, like a tiny deer, very made of light, high vibrational. And then you've got the gotcha card. This is the bad fairy. This is the person that'll, yeah, ha, gotcha, right? Fire leads to conflict. That'll light fires around you. That'll try and piss you off. That'll say something that they know is going to set you off, or do something so that they can have your attention and keep your attention and keep you running in circles, right? To keep you mad and angry. Because if they can do that, then they can keep you from working on your projects, from you getting a good night's sleep, from maybe you hanging on instead of getting the things that you need to work done. All of a sudden you're on your phone constantly trying to like work through something because somebody's playing some crazy shit with you. But the only way you're gonna move past that is to forgive them and move on. Stay rooted and grounded. Like next step, sorry, I'm like very irritated with this energy right here because I know it very well. Stay rooted and stay grounded. Yes, exactly. Fire, right? This person's trying to rile you up with fire. Go take more walks. Exercise more. Moving meditation is very, very good. And I hate when people say exercise, but I'm just talking about a 20-minute walk, or like a 10-minute like standing abs video, or something, like just something that will ground you a little more. Or, you know, eat more leafy green vegetables or whatever. I'm not going to say go eat a bunch of carbs and eat potatoes, although they do help to ground a little bit more. But do things that are not going to be detrimental to you to keep your heart still open so that you don't close down and become bitter, right? A bitter spinster for the rest of your life or something like that. But do the self-care in order, because this is big. When I said this is a fast-moving energy, I'm talking about, so yeah, I feel like I'm talking to the people that are like on the brink of something. You might have been, like I said, I feel like this is my pile that are like my tarot readers, or my empaths, or my creatives, my artists, that really have that, like, the reason why they're able to do the things that they are is because they're very open to the beauty of the world. But they're also beauty, you know, they're open. When you're that open and loving and creative, that can also draw in, again, the people that feel empty, that want you to fill their cup before you even think about yours, of course, right? But you're on a path, you are in alignment, and things are about to happen fast. And when people sense that, it triggers their abandonment issues because they know you're about to go. So this person might even be doubling down on the shittiness, right? Again, reckless actions, trying to get you riled up, to get you distracted so you can't, because we've got new moon eclipse. These are like, when these moonology cards to my readers, if you don't have this moonology deck, first of all, it's amazing for timing because it's got all of the phases of the moon, so you can really kind of ratchet down your timing in your tarot cards. Also, like, this is when I started learning like the magic was real, was when I would shuffle them and it would come out and it would be the moon of that exact day, and I'm like, oh, you can't make this up, like over and over and over. But when I'm talking about you're getting eclipse energy here, powerful changes are coming, this is like a whole new cycle. And I'm not talking about like cycle from 10 of Wands to an Ace of Pentacles. This is a big energetic shift where things are going to be eclipsed out of your life. And if you don't do the eclipsing out of your life, there's going to be a tower and the universe is going to do it for you, and you're not going to like the way those cookies are going to crumble. It's better to burn it down yourself than to have the universe do it for you. Trust me on that. You are on the brink of something really, really big, and somebody wants to play some games and light fires around you and get you running around so that you're distracted and you miss this boat. Do not miss the boat. You are on the right path. If you were wondering, if like, am I a crazy person, or are the people around me like really trying to like trip me up? Are they really testing me? Yes. And so is the universe. Are you going to keep might want to look at pile 1. Are you going to stay committed to yourself, because you are on the right path and you are going forward to where you need to go. I love you so much, pile 3. You got a little bit more love. And okay, last pile. This one's a little better. The other 2, the energy was really, really like thick in them. This isn't so bad. I also got a little extra sleep, and I ate before, so. Okay, pile number 4. Ooh, authenticity, strength, okay. Duality. Oh, I didn't know there were 3 of these. Oh yeah. I'm like, already the universe is like, hermit time. I don't have the hermit out of here. That would be funny if I did have it. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Got it. Got it. Why are we hermiting? Why are we resting? Okay, so authenticity. Why do you need to set up? Okay, welcome, pile 4. Welcome to Daughter of Winter Row. My name is Marbird. If you're just coming and new to the channel, you're so appreciated. And I pre-shuffled these piles, went ahead, and we're just going through it. So pile number 4, we have authenticity, strength, and duality. Okay, so first off the bat, why do you need to... I'm just starting to get like energy vampire, like all day long off of this. Why? Because you are showing up. I feel like this is all not even, like there is a duality. Yes, there is like a, and like I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. First off, duality I feel is the universe saying, this isn't going to be forever. Yes, we want you, it's balancing out. It's the yin and the yang, right? And also, yeah, it's carrying your duality. Yeah, first of all, okay, first message for the people, I know I'm jumping ahead. There's a message here of duality that you may have to hermit for a while, but then you're gonna be able to play a while. So don't freak out about that, about like, but it's summertime and I don't wanna, it's coming. Secondly, duality here is saying, start to be balanced in your, there it is, yeah. Be balanced in your light and your dark side. What do I talk about the dark side or the shadow? It's your, and I don't wanna just say, oh, it's your masculine, because you can use your feminine to harness your shadow as well. What I mean is don't let people walk over you. You know, one of my favorite things that I actually live my life by that says, do no harm, take no shit. Do no harm, feminine, take no shit, masculine, right? I'm very balanced in my masculine, feminine, because I know when to hold back. I know when to listen and receive information, even though somebody might be coming at me in their masculine energy. I know when to unleash my masculine. But if I have someone literally coming at me, like in my face, whatever, you can bet that my masculine, my shadow, my inner pantress, I just heard that. I've never heard that, pantress, because like it's that panther card. I feel like I need to find it for you. I'm not going to. The animal spirit deck, it's like a panther that's also like a high priestess, right? And it's like, oh, don't fuck with me. Like I'm the nicest person in the world, but don't fuck with me. Okay, and I feel like you really need to find that energy, because here, and I feel like you do, because we've got authenticity, right, which is this warm, pink, loving energy, and then we have strength, which is like tigress, pantress, tigress. Okay, so I feel like you have that, but I think the universe is also saying, stay in it, stay balanced. Stay warm and light and dark and hard. Whoa, oh, that's interesting. Warm and light, dark and hard. Wow, okay. So if that's where you've been feeling, or you've been feeling like maybe I overstepped my bounds, or maybe I said something too untowards or whatever, and that's why the universe is saying, you know what, take care of yourself right now. Take care of yourself. Why do I say that? Because there is so much going on here with these next 3 cards. I have the Council, water, and then the Holy Mountain. This is all day long hermit energy. Why? This is water. Okay, the cup. Yeah. You need to preserve your waters. Your emotional energy and it's directly under the strength card. You need, first of all, I think people really want this from you. Yeah, it's like the strength. It's like again, the council is like a Four of Swords energy, but look at this, you know, this being that's like, you know what I'm getting, that movie Wanted with Angelina Jolie, and when they have to heal, they go into that bathtub and it's like wax or something and it heals them. That's what I feel, but also it protects them, right? It seals everything in, and I feel like the strength is, it's like, remember I was talking about the strength, like that masculine, that shadow coming out, the shadow protects your inner child. Look at this water drop, right? There's the world in this water drop. This water represents emotions, your inside. Okay, so this is you like stepping up, but the universe is saying, get up on that mountain, be the monk or whatever it is. Get out of the way right now, okay? You are meant to do what you need. Keep on being authentic. Keep standing in your strength. Keep resting. Keep supporting yourself, not supporting other people's dreams, but supporting yourself. I used to be that person. I could tell anybody, oh, if you just need to do this, and you can go here, and you can do that, and whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't realize I came off as a know-it-all. I thought I was just being helpful. But what I realized is I was giving all these people advice, but I wasn't taking my own advice. This is, I'm just getting this, go in your boba bubble, or whatever, your bubble. Okay, because there are people around you. Why? Because I've got 3 cards here. True feelings are masked. There's people around you that are unauthentic. Okay, period. This is a pretty hard hitting deck too. This is people like, this is frenemy energy all day long. Okay, and then we have a Page of Cups. Right? If anybody knows the tarot, coming in with like a, hey, sometimes they'll say like an apology, but it's a gift, it's a page. Pages are children. Pages give like, I found this flower, let me pick it up for you. Not like, man, you were telling me about like your dreams the other day and you're really interested in real estate, and I've got this friend that is in real estate, and maybe I could set up like a lunch for the 2 of you to meet or whatever. This isn't somebody trying to help you get to your goals. This one is someone, because we have the friends card here. Let's be friends. Let's go play. Let's go do things, right? Let's have fun, right? But what's real is that they are not truthful. Okay, you might want to watch pile 1, because we had like a really big group of people that were just super, super jealous and wanted to keep this person like in the muck, right? In the muck. Like, we want to hang on to your, but again, it's like, it has nothing, it could be coattail riders, but I think that was what, number 2? I don't feel like that's the case here. I feel like this is someone that's coming in like really like, like I said, let's be friends. Are you my bestie? We're besties. Let's send each other memes and all this other stuff, which I'm not saying I do that with my bestie. But I'm saying it takes energy, but this person that I do that with, like, also, like, it's a 6 of Pentacles relationship. They bring something to my life. Not just like, they don't just take my energy. Yeah, what did we get? Energy sucker? Was that this last one? I think it was this one. People that just want to drain you so that you have nothing left for yourself. People want to drain your water so that you have nothing left for yourself. Okay? So rest. Protect your energy. Know that the people that are smiling in your face and saying you're my buddy, that's not what they want. That's not who they are. Okay? Be sure, if you were wondering if you had a frenemy, hater in your life right now, you absolutely do. And how are they presenting? Like, hey, let's go out and like have some lunch or some brunch, and like maybe you're one day off of the week, and then you don't get anything done, and then you feel like crap. Or maybe even worse, you go party with them, and then you have a hangover, and then you can't get anything done, and the rest of your week is shot. Rest, protect, be on the holy mountain. The universe is saying, in good time, you're gonna be able to come off of the mountain. Promise, promise. But also, do no harm, take no shit, okay? Pile 4, because here we have Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Yeah, the universe is like, yeah, we got you. We love you. It's gonna be all good. Because we have also, it's a time to give rather than take. So whatever you're doing, I don't feel like this is the universe saying give to other people. This is give to yourself. But also get whatever passion project you're working on. So like when I get this card, a lot of times it'll be like, hey, it's time to do some readings, right? Or like be generous of spirit. But this is giving to yourself. This is giving to whatever is going to keep you buoyed up. So if you are a tarot reader, or if you are an artist, or you are a creative or whatever, it's time to give to that part of you, because when you put that energy into yourself, then you're giving to the collective. Regardless of whether you know what the collective is, just my collective, or the people that watch me. But the collective is just the people around you and the people that you're able to influence with your whatever work that you do. You could be an accountant and be really awesome with that. Maybe there's some, again, I'm really getting passion projects with this, because that's how we nourish ourselves. That's how we get out of, we have no problems being on the mountain, because I'm in love with what I do at home. Like when we want to go out with a bunch of people and stuff like that, it's because we're bored and we have nothing better to do, right? And like that just seems like more. But when you have something you really love and you wake up in the morning, you're like, heck yeah! But then you're like, I'm tired, because you're giving all your energy to people. The universe is just saying, stop doing that. We have a certain amount of energy each day. Where are you going to direct it, and who are you going to give it to, and who are you going to protect it from? Because that's what this whole thing is about, is protecting your energy. Give to yourself. Let yourself love and be loved. This is by the universe. This is by your angels. This is by your ancestors. Okay? Take care of yourself. Don't fill anybody else's cup up right now, and you're going to be just fine. If you like this content and you appreciate it, please consider giving me a like, comment, subscribe. If you hit that like button, it helps the algorithm and all of my stuff get out to the collective. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining me. Pile number 4, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye.